to the document called North Carolina Foundations for Early Learning and Development. This document is the document that you'll be using in your class in order to make your curriculum unit of study. And so it refers to the different domains of children, and you'll be using those in your planning of your lesson plans. So what is this document called North Carolina Foundations for Early Learning and Development? It's a document that has been created to assist families, caregivers, teachers in understanding how young children develop. It recognizes the importance of the early childhood period. North Carolina has been a national leader in the effort to provide high-quality care and education for young children, and it's been exhibited in this document. The purposes of this document are to create goals for all children's development and learning, no matter their language, their disability, the program they attend, etc. It covers the age span from infants to toddlers to preschoolers, and those preschoolers are defined as up to 5 years old, not entered into kindergarten yet. It's a resource for parents, for family members, and for teachers. Foundations for Early Learning and Development document. I will refer to it as Foundations from here on in. I want to show you how this document is organized so that we know how to use it. First of all, this is a picture of a page from a domain section. There are 5 domain sections, and this is just one of them. This one is called Approaches to Play and Learning, and it's abbreviated by APL. That'll be part of the code that it will use when we refer to different parts of the document. If you look up at the top, every one of these has a goal, and so your goal is listed here. This one's APL. Notice that APL stands for Approaches to Play and Learning, and this particular goal is children show curiosity and express interest in the world around them. Underneath that, right here, are developmental indicators, and the developmental indicators show levels from infant, younger toddlers, older toddlers, younger preschoolers, and older preschoolers. Infants would be defined as birth through 12 months. Younger toddlers are 12 to 24 months. Older toddlers are 24 to 36 months. Younger preschoolers are 4-year-olds, and older preschoolers are 5-year-olds not entering kindergarten yet. As I said, there are different domains. This is the first one, Approaches to Play and Learning, defined APL. This document is color-coded, and so all the things that are in this domain are in this color. I'm going to call this orange because there's another one that's red. The second one is Emotional and Social Development, and it's blue. Then there's Health and Physical Development, and that's purple. Then there's Language Development and Communication, and that's red. And then there's Cognitive Development, which is green. No domain is more important than the other, and they're very much interrelated. At the beginning of each section, you'll find a domain introduction that describes some of the most important ideas related to the domain. The introduction is followed by the goal and developmental indicators continuum. And the goals are organized into subdomains or topics that fall within the domain. Goals, such as this one, are statements that describe a general area or aspect of development that children make progress on from birth to age 5. The developmental indicators, these down here, are more specific statements of expectations for children's learning and development that are tied to particular age levels. A goal and developmental indicator continuum is provided for each goal. They are grouped into 5 groups: infants, young toddlers, older toddlers, younger preschoolers, and older preschoolers. And age levels are intended to guide and should not be a hard and fast requirement or expectation. The developmental indicators are numbered too, that it can assist in easier finding of specific items. The identification system is the same for all developmental indicators. So, for example, APL stands for Approaches to Learning. This is goal number 1. It's the first goal in Approaches to Learning. In the infant column, the first item is number 1. The final section in Foundations is called Strategies, and these are ideas that give teachers and caregivers support in how to implement these goals.